anybody had told me that thing was going to do anything like it's doing right now, I would have not believed it. And yeah, I didn't know YouTube was, people would log in and I learned 80% of what I learned in video editing, camera work, you know.
Which is what you do?
Yeah, okay. I worked as a director of photography and video editor. That's my daytime job. Directing little pieces here and there, doing TV commercials. Yeah, I pretty much knew, people might see this, but if you look at the vast numbers of videos on YouTube plus, Nigeria about 2.5 years ago went really heavy on data, burning it all on video. So I didn't really think it through that well. But I just had a message in my heart and I wanted to send the message out there. So I didn't say anything weird about it. That was how I lived on a day-to-day basis. My colleagues in the office, we would poke fun at each other, we would make each other laugh. They kept telling me, dude, you should put these things together, one of these things, and throw it on YouTube. And I'm like, yeah, we should do that, right? It'd be cool, right?
That's how you started.
That's how I started.
Wow, fantastic. Does anyone have any questions for Frank? Dunga, aka
Kool-Aid.
What's that?
Hopefully this will turn out to be another interview.
I just got curious when you said your daytime job is photography. So I would like to
director of photography.
Director of photography. So what's your night job?
Wow, that is classified. That is seriously classified, bro.
And if you're a regular human being, you know what's good, that will be your nighttime job. But if you don't mind me asking the same question, what's your
Leave the markets.
You said,
What's your nighttime job?
Don't say. I understand.
So, what's next for Frank Dunga?
Yeah. Frank is probably going to, after you are done looking for jobs, at a point in time you are bound to get some kind of a job and try your hands at it. So, Frank Dunga is what I think represents a typical Nigerian person, a young graduate who probably didn't pay too much attention to his skill set, his communication when he was in school, and then finds himself in the job market out there, and the demands are high, the competition is very stiff, he's thrown off balance, he's living loose ends here and there. So it's just going to be a continuation of what an average Nigerian person probably experiences right now in the society. Unemployment, not enough salary, we hardly ever get paid enough to make a living, especially here in Lagos. So it's going to be the regular person story, looking for a partner, you don't have money, the ladies out there looking at you like,
So you're going to date?
Me date?
Are you going to have to date or?
You mean Frank?
Frank. You're right.
Hopefully Frank. Anything you expect, anything you imagine everyone here has gone through, is going through, and will go through. You can expect Frank to claim that. Anyway. Nice.
So there's something I wanted to highlight. So I know that Kunle was nominated for something big last year.
Was
this year?
Yeah.
Was this year? Earlier this year. So was the best?
AMD series awards, best actor comedy. I didn't say that. I didn't see best actor any comedy movie or TV series.
And I thought, so personally, I thought that was a bit different from the norm, because until this year, I don't think anyone really paid attention to some of the YouTube videos out there, right? Videos were just put out as videos, but I think for the first time, people are paying attention to some of that creative talent on YouTube. The reason why I'm bringing this up is that you're not really an actor. Are you? You're a DOP, if you had to choose.
Yes, if I had to choose, I would stay behind the camera. I would spend my life there. That's what I love. But this is one case of something you didn't really think deeply about. You just did a couple of videos. After the second or third video, my friends called me and said, dude, where are you? We need to start making this stuff. Look at the views. Yesterday it was 10,000, now it's 15,000, 20, 25, 30. Okay, who are those people watching this stuff? Then I would walk down the road and people would give me funny stories like, who's my million? Not good. Then every other day it kept increasing. You go to the mall, I know you're like, okay, You want to buy body by the roadside. You want to get, I've not seen yet. Okay, this is really getting uncomfortable and weird.
So I'm going to ask you your worst experience ever as Frank Dunga and your best experience. But before I ask you that, what I take away from what has happened to you over the last 1.5 years of being Frank Dunga, I believe, is that about 2 years. Wow. A little more. So, one of the things I take away is, especially for the guys in this room, you don't have to be a full-time actor, right? You don't have to be a full-time comedian to be able to express yourself, right? As a matter of fact, a lot of people who will be interviewing later on have full-time jobs. They have their day jobs and they have their night jobs, which is editing videos and recording videos, right? And that's the amazing thing about the platform. So I'll go to my question. What's the worst moment you've ever had or experienced being Frank Dunga?
To be honest, I don't think...
No, you have to give me a worst moment. Don't kill it.
I could just tell you maybe a slightly weird moment.
Okay, weird.
It wasn't really bad. So I was at the mall, Lekki, over the shop right now. I was there. And I just got out of the car. I was walking to the entrance. And this car full of beautiful looking young ladies. This car drives up to me. They look at me through the glass and I look away. Look at them from inside of my eyes. And I see actions in the car, waving hands and all that. So I quickly walked and disappeared in between a couple of cars. And then the car swung in front of me again.
James Bond.
So I stood where I was and I watched the car park and the ladies got out of the car and one of them was really excited, all smiles, threw her arms wide open and ran like she was running from a last man that was about to pull you out of your car making phone calls on Toby Language. She ran like crazy towards me shouting, "Frank!" You know those things now? I couldn't believe it. And what do I do? And and that's again why it's weird for me when people think Frank is funny. Maybe because that's how naturally you would react. So I did the most natural thing I thought I could do. Yeah, which was threw my arms open and ran to one side in slow motion. You see the look of it like, alright, went on the car park and I just went towards her in slow motion. And she got the ball. She slowed down, came towards me in slow motion. Wow. Slow motion, I was praying God, and everybody that knows me see me, I'll record this thing. Then, just when I thought that was the peak, she leapt off the floor. Right in my arms. Of course, I played along. Carried out, we spun around a couple of times. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And what was your worst? Sorry?
What was your word?
Next question.
So the next question is,